And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Can't give Alex these openings because he will fly up and dunk it.
Here's Kuzma following the bucket by the Bulls. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Washington with the ball. Morris passes to Porzingis.
Nicely done by Vucevic. Staying with this man and using his length to contest the shot.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Crafty move. The kick out to Ball. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Beal. Gafford passes to Porzingis. Levine against Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Caruso misses. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Beal, the pass to Morris. Now here's Gafford. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Caruso outside. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Porzingis misses. Chicago leading.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Levine. They set the pick.
2 minutes.
Pass the ball. Clock at 6. Offline with a 3. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. On the wing, Kuzma launches a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Now here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Caruso left side. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. To the left wing. The kick out to Morris. Back to Gafford. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Gafford's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Caruso against Beal. Back to Caruso. Three-pointer. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
DeRozan outside. Caruso outside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Gafford passes to Morris. Beal against Ball. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And Beal drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Right side, Levine. Takes a 3.
This type of effort excites coaches. Kuzma working hard on the defensive end.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point, but once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Now here's Ball. Caruso outside. Pass to DeRozan. Outside for LaVine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Beal from outside. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Solid play from Vooch in the paint, using his physical advantage to get to his shot.
On the wing, Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Gafford. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Vucevic. DeRozan double team. Here's LaVine. There's Ball with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the dunk by Gafford.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Caruso, right side. The 3 from DeRozan. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Morris down low, hounded by Ball. A nice shot by Morris. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. LaVine passes to Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to LaVine.
2 minutes.
And here's Caruso outside. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Gafford. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. .141 left to play in the first half.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Ball finds DeRozan. Washington with a rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Wizards have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Morris. Vucevic with some nice D. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
And he makes a first.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Ball outside. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
And the second free throw is good. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Gafford with the ball. He's picked up by LaVine. Kuzma for 3. And no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. LaVine passes to Caruso. Kuzma against LaVine. Back to Caruso. DeRozan right side. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. For 3, Gafford. And that's not going to go.
When you talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ball. Pass to LaVine. Ball against Morris. And here's LaVine. Back to Caruso. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Shot by LaVine, no good. The Wizards with a lead. LaVine with a steal. To the wing, right side. 4-3. That shot missing. The Wizards shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Beal. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ball passes to Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Caruso. Kicks it to DeRozan. 6 to shoot, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
So it's Chicago now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Out to Beal. Here's Kuzma. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 5 assists in the game.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Gafford finds Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now a 9-point Wizard lead.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Vucevic. Now just a 5-point Washington lead. Timeout called. The Wizards.
Heads up, fans. Who wants a free t-shirt? It's the Dobek crew in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew.
White, he's checked in for Caruso. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Gibson. Back to Wright. Outside none. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Now Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game. That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Kispert. Oh, and LaVine with a block.
You see the quickness and focus of LaVine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's DeRozan. Ball finds Vucevic. The rebound by Gibson. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Wizards, DeLon Wright. At the line for
that one's off. And he sinks the second. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
Big time play by Vooch, rising up and hammering it down.
Right outside, pass to Avdia. None with it. And he converts the layup. And the Wizards lead by 5.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's Wright missing. Chicago trailing here.
Washington foul. Denny Avdia.
Washington calls timeout.
First team foul. Wizards timeout call. Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Allie, thank you. The Wizards with a lead. Morris finds Porzingis. To the inside. Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Beal, no good. Beal's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Kuzma, that's good.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. The kick out to White. Ball outside. DeRozan outside. The 3 is up. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 7 assists in the game.
Would love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his 3-ball.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ball passes to Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Can't help but latch on to him. It's your only chance to slow down Vucevic.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Morris. Good work defensively by DeRozan. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
It's good. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Back to DeRozan. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Beal. Beal's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. For 3, Gafford. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's the break. Here's Ball. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Counted from distance.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Back to Beal. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Wizards lead by 1.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. He goes up. And then Beal with the dunk.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
DeRozan against Porzingis. Here's Levine for 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And again, Chicago no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Ball outside. 55 seconds left to play in the 4th. And too long on the shot. Kuzma with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
That's the aggression they want to see from Kuzma. No fear, no hesitation.
He drops the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Washington now. They're on an 11-3 run. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Levine. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Back to Ball. Over Morris. Ball no good. Ball against Beal. Here's Gafford. And there's the drive. And it's cleared by Vucevic. White for 3. Off the mark. So we see the Wizards get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hype where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Kept alive. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Bean passes the ball. Banked in off the glass.
From Zach LaVine.
Here's Brunson. And here's Barrett. Pass to Hart. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Robinson misses. Chicago's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. Brunson against Ball. Back to Randall. From downtown. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic. Oh, that was something else.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
For New York, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Randall passes to Barrett. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Stolen by Ball. And they're moving it up. LaVine with it. Picked up by Barrett. And it's good. 2 points. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Knicks miss again. Here's Chicago. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Caruso gets to DeRozan. Caruso against Randall.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. Driving the lane.
Well, he's a great floor general out there. You can see that ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
Outside Robinson. Big shot on the way. And again, it's New York.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
And so he hits both.
I mean, you can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
That free throw, no good.
Julius Randle at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. 2 on the clock. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having...
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
But whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
We've got Alex Caruso. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the 3. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
And the jam by LaVine.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
The Bulls leading by 9. There's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Randall. And DeRozan. Here we go. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
Second team.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. LaVine can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Robinson kicks to Randall. Robinson passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Heady play there from Randall. He knows that contact is coming, so he gets himself into position, draw the foul, and still score.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And Ball slams it in.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ball dishes to Levine. Back to Ball. Vucevic to the pass to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Back to Ball. Latre. Knicks with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by Randall. The kick out to Rose. Hartenstein passes to Randall. And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Passes it to Ball. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Outside Rose. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot, and the shot goes in.
And Rose, an explosive scorer, but he's always been a very capable passer at the point.
Levine kicks to Ball. 58 seconds left in the first half. And the pass to Caruso. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Rose. Randall down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Ball. There's the drive.
Question is right now, will Lonzo Ball stay this aggressive because he's off to such a great start?
Randall passes to Grimes. The kick out to Rose. New York moving it around. That one drops for him. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Hart the pass to Grimes. Here's Hartenstein. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. Right side Levine. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Bulls, 38. The Knicks, 24.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
On the court for the Knicks, Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. And it's Rose. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Quickly finds Rose. Inside, Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Toppin passes to Hartenstein.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and it's quickly missing.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Rose dishes to Toppin. It's deflected. Stolen by Levine. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
One heck of a crossover there. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Ball, a special move before the shot. Ball's got 19 points.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the jam by Levine.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Alex Caruso.
And the second free throw, good. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Randall no good. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer.
New York moving the ball around. Randall from outside. Doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Blocking foul called on.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
No good on that one.
At the line
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Hart, wide open. He fires. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Left side, Levine. Vucevic finds Levine. 4 seconds left. Nice D from Barrett. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Chicago. It's been an excellent game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They got Levine all out there with Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan and it's Vucevic in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine with it, picked up by Barrett. The offensive rebound. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Caruso. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
And Barrett slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The kick out to Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Levine. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1. I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. And they have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. From deep 3-point range. Hart, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Barrett for 3. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist in the game. For 3, Barrett. New York, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Out to DeRozan.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the 4th. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss. And it's Barrett penetrating. That one good for 2.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robinson. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. And so Levine nails both of them.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Good on the 3-point shot.
RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Vucevic gets double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
jump ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lonzo Ball.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Randall no good. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. It's deflected. Now, here's Barrett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. So the Bulls will take it the other way. It's rebounded by Barrett. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cloak loose. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
And the Bulls with possession. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Levine up top. Barrett covering. Another miss by DeRozan. Hart with it. Three-pointer, Randall. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
We'd like to thank you.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Supporting your team.
to exciting NBA action coming up. This is Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Randall, a screen on Gafford. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by the Wizards. And here's Gafford. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. They can either develop or attract an elite all-star player. That would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Pass to Gafford. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Here's Morris. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Robinson. Brunson with it, guarded by Morris. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Robinson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Beal from outside. Hart pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Brunson. Randall outside. Robinson, a screen on Porzingis. Randall can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Porzingis finds Morris. Kuzma against Hart. And it's Morris penetrating. Hart with the defensive effort. The Knicks with the lead. Right side, Barrett. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
He's off on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Randall, the pass to Hart, and stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here they come. Here's Beal. Finished off the break.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Robinson. And that one's long.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Beal against Hart. It's rebounded by Morris.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And it's Gafford missing.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Randall, good.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Back to Kuzma. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Wizards. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for New York, R.J. Barrett out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Josh Hart, and it's Rose in at the 1. New York trailing. Outside Hart. Toppin, a screen on Beal. Hart passes to Toppin, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Here's Hartenstein. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Gafford finds Morris. Sends it home from three-point land. Morris has got 9 points. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Morris passes to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Knicks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rose against Morris. Pass to Hartenstein. From deep, Rose. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Beal. He takes it in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Boy, this guy's so springy from the 2-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
Here's Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic.
But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up.
Take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Quickly is checked in for Hart.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Hartenstein. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Stolen by Gafford. Down low. Here's Morris. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish. One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
And he can't hit the second. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Inside. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Grimes. Robinson in the post, working on Gafford. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Morris passes to Porzingis. Counted, and it's Morris with the assist. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Kuzma for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
The end of the first half with the score. Your Wizards. 34.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming.
25.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Monte Morris has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Knicks, Quentin Grimes.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Beal. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
New York trailing. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. From 15 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 11.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gafford passes to Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Wizards lead by 9.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. For 3, Robinson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off. What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Randall with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Good.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A new lineup here for Washington. The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Wright attacking. Over to the wing. Pass to Avdia. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The Wizards with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Sims. Washington with a rebound. Nunn with it. Right outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Sims. And the Knicks shooting just about 43% in the third. Toppin right side to the middle. And they're pushing it up. Here's Avdia. Soft touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Toppin outside. Launches it. Right with the board. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Ball.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Here's McBride, pounded by Wright. Count it.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Now here's Gibson. He's covered closely. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Down low. And here they come. Up ahead. And a nice finish on the layup. Avdia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
None with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Avdia. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Fournier with the ball. The three is up. Drops in the three. Fournier's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Avdia. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Then it's Toppin, and it's McBride in at the point. Fournier for 3. He can't hit that time. The Wizards with the lead. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Robinson, he's checked in for Sims. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, Robinson with a block. Fournier against Beal. Back to Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Outside Fournier. Randle, a screen on Beal. Fournier for 3. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
Randle, good.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Kuzma, left side. Morris outside. Back to Kuzma. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Morris against Brunson. On the take. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Kuzma, the pass to Beal.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And the Wizards with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Robinson with the block. It's Barrett on the wing. Rebound Washington. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Beal finds Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Fournier. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And here's Gafford. Fournier with a rebound. From deep three-point range, Robinson passes to Randall. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 2-point Washington lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Morris outside. Beal outside. Morris right side. There's the drive. That shot is off. New York goes the other way with it. Right side, Brunson. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Beal. Robinson with the block. Now Fournier. Screen by Robinson. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, an important trip to the free throw line for Mitchell Robinson. We know he can scuffle from the free throw line. Does he have a big shot in him?
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Morris passes to Beal. Missed shot. Here's New York. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Beal. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Brunson passes to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. The 3, Barrett. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. And nails the tray.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Brunson. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.
Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Zach LaVine, DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. Stolen by LaVine. Now here's Vucevic. DeRozan in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. As we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Now, here is Morris. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Ball against Morris. Out to DeRozan. Outside LaVine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Caruso against Beal. Morris passes to Beal. Shoots over Caruso, and he can't bank that one in. Here's LaVine. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot helped out.
To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. Caruso with the ball. Out to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Outside Beal. Back to Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Here's Caruso. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Beal. Gafford passes to Porzingis. Here's Beal. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look. You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And Morris throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's LaVine after the basket by Washington. Caruso looking for an opening. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Washington leading now by 4. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's LaVine. Out to the right wing. Out to DeRozan. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Now, ball. Bradley Beal missing from long range. To the wing on the left. Pass to Morris. Drives to the hoop. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Morris has got 6 points.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Caruso kicks to Vucevic, and it's good for 2.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Porzingis passes to Gafford. Count it.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the Latvian.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Vucevic gets double teamed. He can't hit that time.
That's just a bucket. Like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. Takes it inside. That shot is off. Veen passes to DeRozan. The layup off target. And so it's Washington, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective.
DC family, your Wizards,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Washington? And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the 1.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And the rejection by Gafford. Porzingis finds Gafford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ball no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Beal drives in.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Here he goes. And the jam by LaVine.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Porzingis can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
LaVine kicks to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Back to DeRozan. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Stolen by Ball. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Caruso, the pass to LaVine. He gets that one. 8 points for him.
Inside the paint, LaVine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Wizards leading by 3. Morris inside. He's covered by Ball. Back to Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic. For Washington, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And Morris drops them both. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Kuzma. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Levine with it. Now Beal defending. Levine dishes to DeRozan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the wing, DeRozan. 13 points in the game. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball no good. Wizards leading by 6. Morris inside. Guarded by Levine. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Gafford laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 8. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Ball, the pass to Levine. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. And it's Ball penetrating. And the rejection by Gafford. Down low, stolen by Levine. Ball against Gafford. From the low block. And here is Ball. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
27.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
He hits the second from the line.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Caruso against Beal. Out to Kuzma. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
DeRozan finds Caruso. Back to DeRozan over Porzingis. And the shot is long. Wizards leading by 9. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Back to Beal. Now Gafford. Another shot. And the layup is good. Gafford's got 6.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Ball against Morris. Caruso kicks to Levine. Outside, Ball. Back to Levine. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
To the inside. Gafford passes to Beal. Here's Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Here's Caruso. That shot no good. Great D that time from Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on DeRozan.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one falls for Gafford.
Taking 2 shots.
Gafford cans them both. Bulls trail by 13. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
DC Fabric, and your Wizards answer.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Washington. The pass to Nunn. Fires the 3. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, Chicago. No good. Driving inside. Avdia gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
Nunn passes to Kispert. Back to Nunn. Right with it. Now Nunn. Over to the wing. Here's Kispert. The kick out to right. Nunn wide open. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Gibson in the post. Guarded by Levine. Yes, that goes in. Gibson's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Ball. Back to Levine. Passes it to Caruso. And the jam by Levine.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Gibson passes to Nunn. Makes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Chicago Bulls. The Wizards have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 15. Now here's Ball. No good with the layup. Avdia with it. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn. Nunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Washington with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Chicago shooting 43% from the field. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. We've got Alex Caruso. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic and it's Ball in at the point. Wizards leading by 18. Kispert kicks to right. To the middle. In the corner, Nunn with it. Lets it go with the three. Ball with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Rebound, Washington. Washington calls timeout.
Washington timeout. DC fans, a big round of applause for your Wizards. You can see.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Vucevic dishes to LaVine. He kicks it to DeRozan. Great D that time from Beal. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Beal the pass to Morris. From past the arc. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Bulls trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
A springing athlete, everybody knows about LaVine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Wizards. And he's good on the second. Wizards leading by 19 points. To the paint. Shots good by Gafford.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Ball finds DeRozan. Back to Ball. LaVine wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside DeRozan. Right side, Ball. Out to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. In the corner, it's Levine. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kuzma can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 21. Levine's shot is off. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Inside, it's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss. Washington leading now by 21. Poked away. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Caruso against Beal. Ball with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Porzingis finds Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
A 3 from Morris sinks the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Washington.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Porzingis.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
It's the quickness of ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
To the paint. Gafford inside. Vucevic on him. Beal from long range. Can't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Caruso. And again, Chicago. No good. Porzingis looking it over. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
There's Ball with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying,
Should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Lonzo Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And it's Ball off the drive. Here's LaVine for 3. That one no good. So New York will take it the other way now. Barrett passes to Brunson. Ball with a steal. Out on his own on the break. The 3 from DeRozan. Hart pulls it in. Outside Brunson. The 3, Barrett. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Robinson.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Vucevic finds Caruso. Ball outside. DeRozan against Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And Ball gets it to go.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Tries the spin move. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Brunson. Randall a screen on Ball. Brunson passes to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his second basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Ball against Brunson. Outside for Randall. From behind the arc. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Outside Brunson. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Kicks it to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brunson finds Randall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Ball against Hart. Kicks it to DeRozan. Over to the left wing. And here's Caruso outside. They grab their own miss. Pass to Ball. Tries again. Robinson with the block. Randall with it. Guarded now by Ball. The three. Barrett buries it from 3.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career. It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Chicago trailing here. Ball passes to Levine. Here's Caruso. Guarded by Barrett. Ball against Brunson. On the wing, Levine. And the layup is good off the glass.
The added strength coming into play. Zach Levine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. To the wing on the left. And here's Caruso outside. The Knicks with the rebound. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out in front, up 2. And we'll get the...
Your Knicks City Kings. On your feet, fans.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Alex Caruso is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zach Levine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
And here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Barrett. 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. Back to Barrett. Goes back up. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Hard against DeRozan. Caruso outside. There's Ball with a 3. Second chance shot. Ooh, Robinson with a block. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Levine. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Toppin against DeRozan. Toppin passes to Rose. Back to Toppin. Here's Grimes. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball finds DeRozan. Right wing. Caruso misses. The Knicks with the lead. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Up top ball. He's got 5. And Vucevic slams it in.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Rose outside. Pass to quickly. Here's Hartenstein. And here's Toppin from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now ball. The 3 is up. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Ball against Rose. Ball passes to Levine. Caruso outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. Rose grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Levine.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
20, 18.
And the dunk by Levine.
Electric at the rim. Every time Zach LaVine rises up, you expect fireworks.
Count it. Good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass the ball. And they double up ball. Caruso outside. Now here's ball. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Back to Hartenstein. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out to the right wing. Good chance here from Vucevic. The Knicks with the rebound. Rose with it.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy in the corner of his eye.
11 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Levine. Caruso outside. Pass to ball. Back to DeRozan. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Allie, as always, thank you.
24. Let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Blocking foul called on Josh Hart. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Levine. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Ball into the lane.
27.
Caruso outside. It's stolen by Hart. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Before even getting to the league, Josh Hart was impressive, racking up plenty of accolades at the collegiate level where he played all 4 years.
New York trailing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Hart goes in. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Can't get it to drop. New York goes the other way with it. A college national championship was just one of Hart's many accomplishments pre-NBA.
B.A., it's nice to come in the door a winner at that level. I think it really helped Hart in the long run. He knows what it takes to win big games, and he knows how to handle the pressure.
On the wing, DeRozan. Brunson defending. Here's Caruso. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Brunson. Hart with it. Guarded now by Ball. Down low.
Did you see that? I saw it. Wow. And he saw it. Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Here's Levine for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
The kick out to Ball. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Got it. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Brunson passes to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Robinson. Fires it from 18. Another one falls for New York.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can catch up.
Vucevic with it. Back to Ball. To the inside. Caruso finds DeRozan. Ball outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hart passes to Brunson. Randall is screen on Ball. Back to Hart. Right side Brunson. Ball with a steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The kick out to Ball. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Inside Hart, outside Robinson for the lead. Here's Randall. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Knicks with the lead. On the court for Chicago. We've got ball. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Levine in at the 3, small forward. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And stolen by Barrett. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Rose. And that one is hammered home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
New York shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Toppin against DeRozan. Rose outside. Back to Toppin. Pass to Hartenstein. Rose up top. 4 on the clock. Nice move.
I like how Vooch uses his size on defense, creating some strong coverage.
DeRozan for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Chicago trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Rosen just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Kicks it to Quickly. Rose, the pass to Quickly. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker?
Caruso finds Levine. Ball outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 2. Now a timeout called by New York. And Smitty talking about DeRozan. A key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Hart goes in. Pass to Randall. Back to Hart. An easy 2 on the layup. Hart's got his first 2 points.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Chicago
has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball finds Caruso. Robinson with the block. And here's Brunson from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ball right side. Out to the right wing. Oh, Robinson with a block. Caruso against Hart. And it's Randall with the jam.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
Outside Barrett. Back to Hart. And he jams it home with authority.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls shooting only 39% so far in the game. And it's Caruso penetrating, lays it up and banks it in.
Playing with a lot of confidence, Alex Caruso nails the clutch shot.
To the middle. Here's Hart. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Hart's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
There's a reason DeRozan's teammates give him the rock in big spots. The confidence they have in him is evident.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Bulls.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
It's good on the putback. And now an 8-point New York lead. Here's DeRozan. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Randall. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Barrett passes to Hart. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Robinson with a steal. From deep. The shot, no good. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
say does that so?
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Robinson. Porzingis against Brunson. Here's Robinson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. Buries it down low.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Dishes it to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
I think the defense was just okay on that play. Mitchell Robinson better.
Here's Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Brunson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
It's good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson the pass to Randall. Now Hart. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Randall kicks to Barrett. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Kuzma outside. Beal against Hart. Outside, Porzingis. Outside for Beal. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 5. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And he sinks the second.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively, so that his game is growing.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And it's all evened up.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Wizards have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Brunson the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
He gets it up. The shot, no good. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Knicks lead.
Your Knicks City Kid. Here comes your Knicks City action.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So on the floor for Washington, Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Here's Hartenstein, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now, here's Toppin. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Shot by Grimes, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it goes down 2 points. And that's 11 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Here's Quickly. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So New York ends up going with the new group. And the Wizards with possession. The shake. Morris into the lane. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now here's Randall. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year. He can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flutter.
Now here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Always A shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Now that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brunson scanning the floor. It's stolen by Morris.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Brunson following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
New York again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Knicks making a switch here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Beal finds Gafford. It's good. Gafford's got 6 points.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Morris against Brunson. He takes it in. Passes it to Grimes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Morris passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
The Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Back to Randall from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 11 points for Julius Randle.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. 56 seconds left in the first half. Beal finds Porzingis. Back to Beal. Out to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Grimes. Randall outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one, good. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 6.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Gafford lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards out front, up 5. And a chance. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step in. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
And the basket is good. Brunson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for New York. Wizards leading by 3. Beal finds Kuzma. Back to Beal. And that one goes long. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
There's the pass to Porzingis. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Randall with some nice D. Robinson passes to Brunson. For the lead. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Randall from outside. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kuzma inside. Barrett covering. Here's Morris. Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Out to Barrett. Pass to Hart for the tie. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got it all tied up now for New York.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking the page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Hart with it. Now Beal defending. Barrett wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Timeout, Washington. Who wants a t-shirt?
So for the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Quickly comes in for Julius Randle. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Nunn.
Stay there.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Misses from close range.
Wizards.
The Knicks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Quickly. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Wright. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
They get the rebound. Tries again. Out to Barrett. And there's the pass to Hartenstein. Quickly with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Washington trailing.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
And then you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Quickly the pass to Hartenstein.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Gisbert kicks to none. The Wizards working the ball around now. Out left to the wing. Right inside. Working on Rose. That shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Out to Barrett. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rose.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Hart finds Randle. And here's Brunson. Gibson with the steal. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Wizards lead by.
And a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Kispert. White is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Abdia in at the 4. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And turn your attention courtside for your next Breaker Dance Group.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Randle gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, Randle is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. No good on that one. Randle with some nice D. Here's Hart. Plays it up and banks it in. Hart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Kuzma, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go. New York calls timeout. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties where we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Randle passes to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Here's Robinson. Covered by Gafford. Outside for Randall. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Porzingis passes to Gafford. Morris outside. Down low. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Gafford.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Robinson kicks to Randall. Over to the left wing. Brunson with a clean look. The three-pointer no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Gafford. Out to Kuzma. Morris outside. Tries yet again. Randall with the block. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. No coverage that time. And the Knicks lead by 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Outside, Porzingis launches a 3. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Gafford kicks to Beal. Launches it. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:02 left in the game. Kuzma outside. Pass to Porzingis to stop the run. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Outside Beal. Out to Morris. 3-pointer. That shot is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that's going to be a travel.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Here's Gafford. Randall grabs the board. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Beal gets a wide open look. Trifecta!
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
Now here's Brunson. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
2nd team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth.
Your Knicks City Kid. All right, let me hear you now once again for your Knicks City Kid.
There's Beal with the 3. And no good that time. So a close game sees New York take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.